Hello friends, welcome back to Zero.Math. In the last video, we discussed on how to divide the big numbers in easiest possible way. However, we received few queries and that's the reason I thought of creating this video. In this video, I'm going to solve some of the sums posted by the users. I'm not going to solve all the sums, however, I'll cover the tricky ones. Additionally, we will discuss on the common mistakes performed while using this trick and how to avoid those mistakes. I would highly recommend you to watch our previous division video so that you won't miss out anything. The link of the video has been given into the description section. So without any further delay, let's get going. Let's just quickly divide 689 by 388. So as you know, in this division method, we will first try to simplify the denominator. So if I add 12 to the denominator, I'm going to get 400. And dividing by 400 is easy as compared to division by 388, isn't it? Now the question is, what should we add to numerator since I'm adding 12 to the denominator? To find it out, what we will do, we will find out the approximate unit value of 689 by 388. So 689 is approximately equal to 700 and 388 is approximately equal to 400. If we divide 700 by 400, we are going to get approximately 2 because 4 times 2 is 8, 400 times 2 is 800. So it will be approximately 2. Since we are adding 12 to the denominator, let's add 12 times this 2 is equal to 24 to the numerator. So 689 plus 24 would be 713. Now let's divide 713 by 400 to get our answer. So since there are two zeros, I'll give this decimal point over here, and 4 times 1 is 4, carryover would be 3 and this one will be 31. So 4 times 7 is 28 and carryover will be again 3. It will be 33 now. So 4 times 8 is 32, carryover would be 1. So I'll give 0 on that one. So 4 times 2 is 8, carryover will be 2, 20 and 4 times 5 is 20. So 1.7825 is precisely our answer. Now if you try to find out the answer with the help of calculator, you will get 1.7757 and you can see there is hardly any difference. So difference is hardly 0.006, which is negligible difference. Now let's modify this problem a bit so that I will tell you what are the precautions that must be taken while dealing with such kind of problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one additional digit over here. So this was 3-digit number by the 3-digit number. Now this will be 4-digit in the numerator and 3 digits in the denominator. Let's solve this problem. As a first step, let's simplify the denominator. So if we add 12 to the denominator, we will get 400. So let's write it down. Now question is what we should add to the numerator. To find it out, let's find out the approximate unit value of 6899 by 388. 6899 can be approximated as 7000 and 388 as 400. If we divide, we will get approximate unit value as 20. So 20 times 12 is 240. Let's add it to 6899. We will get 7139. If we divide it by 400, we are going to get 17.8475, which is the approximate answer. Now let's find out what is the calculator answer. So the calculator answer is 17.7809. If you see the difference between both the answers is 0.0666, which is 10 times the difference when we are dividing 689 by 388, which means addition of one digit in the numerator and your precision is changing almost 10 times. Similarly, if I try to divide 68999 by 388, let's see how much, what answer we get and what's the difference. So I have to add 12 here. So this will be 400. In the numerator, we have to add 24,000 because it will be 12 times this 2000, which is approximate unit value. Now if we add this, we are going to get 713999, and if we divide it by 400, the answer would be 1784.99. Now the calculator answer is 1778.34, and if you find out the difference between both the answers, it would be 6.06. What we understand from this is, if the number of digits in numerator are more than number of digits in denominator, then you have to be very careful, because each increase in number of digit in numerator is causing your answer or your approximation 10 times, which means if number of digits in numerator are very high as compared to number of digits in denominator, then this method might not give you a accurate result. So keep this thing in mind. Let's try to solve this problem 1736 by 729, which is posted by user Crazy Mood Saver. Interesting name. Let's first simplify the denominator. If I subtract 29 from 729, I'm going to get 700, and division with 700 is easy, isn't it? Now what should I subtract from the numerator is the question. So if I find out the approximate value of 1736, it would be 1700, and approximate value of 729 would be 700. So 1700 by 700 would be somewhere between 2 and 3, because 7 times 2 is 14 and 7 times 3 is 21. So 17 falls in between 14 and 21. So if I take approximate value as 2 or 3, that won't be accurate. Rather than that, 2.5 would be a more accurate approximate unit value. And this is something you should understand. Closer the approximate unit value, closer the answer you are going to get. This is very important thing you should remember, and this is a common mistake which everyone performs, like how to choose the approximate unit value. So 2.5 times 29 would be 29 times 2 is 58, and 29 half will be 14. So if we do that, 58 plus 14 is 72, and 1736 minus 72 would be 1664. Now let's divide 1664 by 700. We are going to get 2.377, and the calculator answer is 2.38. You can see there is hardly any difference. The difference is 0.01. I hope, Mr. Crazy Mood Saver, this clarifies your doubt. Let's solve this sum posted by user Priyal More. Let's divide this big number 786419 by 3362. First step is to simplify the denominator. We'll subtract 362 from the denominator, so that we'll get 3000, which is a simplified form. Division by 3000 is always easy. Now the question is what we should subtract from the numerator. To find it out, what we will do, we'll find out the approximate net value. Since this number is quite big, what we will do, we will remove the 2 digits from right hand side from the numerator as well as denominator. So we will get 7864 by 33. 7864s can be approximated as 7800 by 33. Now 33 times 2 is 66, and 33 times 3 is 99, and 78 is somewhere between 66 and 99. Now the question is, what is the approximate unit value we are going to consider? Is it 2, 3, or somewhere in between 2 and 3, that is 2.5. Since 78 is more closer to 66, we will consider approximate unit value as 2 or 2.5. Since we are dividing 7800 by 33, the approximate unit value would be either 200 or 250. Let's take approximate unit value as 200. So 200 times 362 is 72400. If we subtract it from 786419, we are going to get 714019. Let's divide it by 3000. We will get answer as 238.006. The calculator answer of this sum is 233.914. If you can see, there is quite a difference between both of these numbers. Now let's try to use the approximate unit value as 250 and try to figure out what is the answer. So 786419 over 3362. Okay, so let's subtract 362 from the denominator and 362 times 250 from the numerator. So that would be 90500, and if we subtract this, we will get 695919 over 3000. So if we divide this number by 3000, you are going to get 231.973. Now you can see the difference between the calculator answer is very less. It's just the difference of 2. This is the trick you are going to keep in your mind when you are dividing big numbers. If you can figure out the approximate unit value perfectly, then you are going to get more closer result. Of course, it needs some practice, but I think with some practice, you can definitely figure out the approximate unit value perfectly, which will definitely help you to solve such sum in less than 10 seconds. I hope friends you have enjoyed our work. If yes, please do not forget to subscribe our channel and post your valuable comments into the feedback section of this video. Thank you.